Having returned to the warehouse after an unsettling day, the Blackhearts awoke somewhat refreshed, though sadly, Aurelian was still a blade. Mindful of their obligation to Force Grey, they decided to head to Mirav's for some more willowwort herb. Upon arriving, they were confronted by the rude and irritable gnome, Mirav. Horin, forgetting the name of the herb, awkwardly asked for willy worm. Much to the surprise of the others, the gnome produced a large specimen jar full of fat pickled grubs, labeled Billiam's worm. Horin, feeling embarrassed, awkwardly purchased 5 specimens, which were revealed to help with pest control. They also bought a quantity of willowwort. Next, they made their way to Force Grey, where instead of being greeted by Sidgrak, they encountered a cheerful halfling. After a curt exchange, the halfling's cheerful demeanor diminished, and they were escorted to Ostrom's office. Ostrom greeted them and cast a protective spell over the room once more. Ostrom revealed that Lord Fairweather was indeed a doppelganger, and that his agents had procured some willowwort, already prepared into a foul-tasting broth. They agreed to each drink of the herb to prove they were who they claimed to be. It was a tense moment, with Ostrom drinking first, followed by the others, each watching for any suspicious reactions. Jacob was the last to drink, and upon doing so, his face began to melt like wax. The others were horrified, and a small panic ensued. Jacob insisted this must be some error, and the others detected no falsehood in his words. Nevertheless, he was escorted to the cells by armed guards. When Jacob was gone, the others resumed a somber and shocked conversation. The party believed something odd was afoot, but Ostrom was convinced by the evidence, musing on the insidious nature of their foe and the likelihood it had infiltrated them after their success in taking down Lord Fairweather. Faraday informed Ostrom about Aurelian's transformation and the curious deals the Blackhearts had made. Ostrom mentioned he had people who might know something, but he suspected even the Blackstaff couldn't help with the cursed blade. They headed down to the cells with Ostrom, descending many staircases and passing through locked iron doors. The Jacob creature was in a cell, convincingly protesting that it was indeed the real Jacob. Ostrom had an agent cast a zone of truth in the room, forcing all to reveal the truth. Curiously confident and nonchalant, the creature admitted it was not Jacob, and had taken his place when they returned to Fairweather's estate. It candidly revealed that it believed Jacob was still at the estate, and didn't know if the real Lord Fairweather was alive. Upon questioning, it described several behaviors of its species. It explained that they were clan-based and largely autonomous, taking great pains to keep their actions secret, even from each other. When pressed, it stated that they could detect each other by a sense akin to scent, and communicate telepathically when in close proximity. Continuing, it revealed that they could read minds and were hierarchical, following the instructions of the clan prime. When passing on orders to another of their kind, they would shift several times to throw off pursuers, ensuring even they did not know who another might be impersonating. They could only shift into someone they had seen. When asked why it came here, knowing it would be revealed, it stated that it felt trapped and wanted to find out if the city truly had a way to detect them. It didn't know if Renfield was a doppelganger, but knew of 3 operating in the city, though there might be more. The Blackhearts, hoping for answers, asked it about their current objectives. However, it could offer them no tangible assistance. Its motives for impersonating Jacob were the will of its clan, and it knew nothing of the hate preachers that were linked to Lord Fairweather. Following these revelations, the Blackhearts asked Ostrom for leave to search the Fairweather estate for Jacob. Ostrom agreed and provided a magistrate's writ, giving them legal power to search the estate and submit anyone on the grounds to willowwort testing. To ensure they operated within the confines of the law and for their own protection, they were offered a small contingent of Force Grey operatives. With this support, the team headed out to recover their missing member.